64. Change yourself and others will follow. The samurai and the horse. When the Zen priest Bankei, 1622 to 1693, was still an acolyte, every night he would sit in meditation. One morning after meditating, he was resting by a stable when a samurai came along to train his horse. As Bankei looked on idly, it became apparent to him that the horse was out of sorts and balking at its rider's commands. The samurai yelled at the animal and beat it. Bankei shouted, "What do you think you are doing?" The samurai paid no attention, but only whipped the animal all the harder. Bankei kept on shouting until finally the samurai dismounted and walked over to him. "You have been scolding me for some time, I believe," he said quietly. "If you have something to teach me, I am willing to listen." His words were exceedingly polite, but it was clear that depending on what kind of answer he received, he might erupt in anger. Without hesitating, Bankei told him, "It is foolish to blame only the horse for failing to listen to you. The horse has its own reasons. If you want it to listen, you must encourage it to do so. To do that, you must start with yourself. Do you understand?" This was a humble and intelligent samurai, for he nodded, bowed, and left. Then, with a change of attitude, he remounted his steed. Sure enough, the horse too was now a changed creature, and docilely obeyed his every command. People constantly blame others for their own faults and find no peace. The essential thing is to take an honest look at oneself and correct one's own attitude. Do that and others will change too. Your home life is guaranteed to be happier. So this story comes from ancient Japan. But although there might be some cultural gap, but there is a universal truth in it, which is a Buddhist basic principle, which is it is difficult to change other people. All we can change is ourselves. Of course, it's not easy, and rather it's really, really difficult. So in this story, the samurai was able to change his attitude just after he heard a few words from the Zen priest. I think this samurai must have been very smart and intelligent. Maybe he had background of Zen Buddhism or something already. So it happened. But in our day-to-day lives, it's really, really difficult to change ourselves. First, we have to understand which part of our attitude should be changed. This requires a lot of self-reflection. And then even if we can find it, but changing them is another story. So, but we should not give up. We should always keep this in mind, keep this principle in mind, and try to follow this principle. It's not easy. Again, I have to say, it's really, really difficult. So Yeah, it should be our lifelong assignment. But our life, home life, and office life will surely improve. So, yeah, it's not easy, but we have to make our effort every day. Yeah, then we can go forward on our spiritual journey until we reach our ultimate goal of achieving true happiness. Okay, good job, everyone. That's all for today's afternoon recitation meditation. Have a good evening and see you next time. Bye bye.
Thank you.
Bye, Yuki.
Bye,